Ivan the Terrible. I've noticed Bulldog Bob Brown that wherever Ivan the Terrible goes, he's creating quite a ruckus amongst the fans. Fans are anxious to let Ivan know of their anti-communistic sentiments.
Well, you know, this could be a first-class match. Ivan the Terrible, I still think, hey, listen, he's a wild oil machine. He comes from the Soviet Union, and you know how those people are. All you have to do is look at your hockey team that come over to United States of America and really do a number on the Canadian hockey team. This guy's wild oil. He knows all the fundamentals about professional wrestling. He's in there against Sonny Warcloud. And what can I tell you about Sonny Warcloud? Sonny Warcloud's a great Indian athlete. People should be proud of him. But getting back to last week, Mr. Maxwell, I told you that it wasn't a very, very nice thing when Emile Dupree did, the head of the Atlantic Grand Prix Wrestling, come out here on television land and insult me. Well, he had to suffer the consequences because I filed a protest, and it will be heard earlier this week, and I'm sure Mr. Dupree will receive a heavy fine.
Well, I'm not so sure if the shoe won't go on the other foot after the actions that we witnessed involving yourself, trying to provoke a mini riot of sorts here in the television studio, slapping the promoter, the aforementioned Mr. Dupree.
Oh, Mr. Maxwell, you see, I think you get up.
That's the way I saw it.
I think you go to bed at night, Mr. Maxwell. I think your conscience is bothering you, and I think you wait to come on television and view your fine points of professional wrestling if you got anything. Now, you just sit along with me, and I'll give you all the fine points about wrestling. And if there's anything that you need to know of what's going on in the ring, please don't be ashamed. Ask me about it, and I can tell you.
Well, tell us what's going on right now as Ivan the Terrible goes off the ropes.
Ivan the Terrible's got the upper hand. What can I tell you?
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Oh, great match.
Sonny Warcloud taking down Ivan the Terrible, and again, down goes Ivan. And now Ivan retreating to safety. He needs a breather.
Crawling along the ring. You know, that's what those people usually, he's trying to, kind of upset Ivan the Terrible. But to upset Ivan the Terrible, hey, he's got a long way to go because this guy don't get upset very easily.
Referee
Star's been riding high. My goodness, he's been winning those big chain matches. Cuban Assassins, you know, is on a big winning streak. Leo Burke is as strong as he's ever been. Sims is as strong as ever. And when you talk about the rock and rollers, hey, they're on a big win roll. Brown and Valentine are still a champion. And this guy you're watching in the ring right now, Sonny Warcloud, it won't be too long before we hear from him either.
Well, Sonny Warcloud has certainly been a fan favorite ever since he arrived in the Maritime region. Off the ropes goes Warcloud. Now up and over and down on the mat, but Warcloud able to kick out and send Ivan flying. Ivan the Terrible down hard as Warcloud is on the warpath.
Smart athlete. He knows he's in trouble. Get out of the picture. And he climbed out of the ring. He knows what he's doing. Now he's trying to recoup those injuries he just got in the last 5 or 6 minutes of this match. And, hey, Ivan will come back. He'll come back stronger than ever. Mark my words. Isn't it nice to sit out here with a man that knows all about professional wrestling and sitting with a biased individual like Buddy Lane? Buddy Lane's biased. You know what happened to him on television not too long ago? Right here on television land, we split him wide open. It took 4 to 6 stitches to close his wound. And I'm sure now you won't see Buddy Lane around here for a while.
Well, I don't think Buddy Lane is one to back down from a challenge, and I'm sure you'll get yours, and Rick Valentine will get his before too long after that disgusting display.
Well, it better happen awful quick, you know. We're coming into the end of the season. We're still riding as high as we came in. And I'm sure it'll all come back, you know, next year we'll be back as strong as ever.
Sonny Warcloud has held the upper hand through most of his match with Ivan the Terrible. And he continues to do so.
beg your pardon. Now, even the cameraman, you see now, have to fire back and say, break it off. You know what I tell you, Bias? These are the card.
Sonny Warcloud at Indian chops on Ivan Fine. Oh, look at that. Double chop to the ears.
Big kick goes down. Impressive looking.
Along the ropes now. Off comes Ivan. Another Indian chop. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Ivan
Almost.
kicks us.
Ooh. You don't get Ivan the Terrible that way.
Now here's a small package attempt. 2, 3. It's all over. Sonny Warcloud disposes
Big win for Sonny Walker.
of the threat from the Soviet Union, Ivan the Terrible. And we'll be back in just a moment.